Hi guys, hi familia, hi army. Today I'm reacting to Indigo, Namjoon's first solo album. Now I know he has 2 mixtapes and I am planning to listen to those in the future, but I couldn't wait to listen to his recent work. Wildflower, a stunning song, so I can't wait what else he brought in this album. If you're interested, you can watch my full reaction on Patreon as well as other exclusive BTS content. Also, if you're first time here, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the video, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want. That'd be cool. Okay, let's go. First song we have Yoon with Erykah Badu. Now, I do know something about this song. The song's hook is a reinterpretation of advice from a late South Korean painter, Yoon Hyuk-ken, whose voice was sampled for the track and is known for his monochrome paintings that combine Korean traditional ink calligraphy with Western abstraction. Some context. Okay, let's just listen to the song. That's him.
Fuck the trendsetter, I'ma turn back the time, far to when I was not.
Keep the silence, for you do something now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be a human, for I do some art. It's a cruel world, but this gon' be my part. Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. 애쓰다 생각 말고 놀아 느껴. You know what it did with the techniques, what it did with the skills, what it did with all the words in your lyrics that you can feel. Now 단순히 말 I did with the skills, what it did with all the words in your lyrics that you can feel. To me you the fucking contemporary. 여전히 이곳에 살아서 흘러 permanently. 이 모든 경계 위에 선자들에게 반드시 보내야만 했던 나의 밤을 건네. 반짝이는 불꽃은 언젠가 땅으로.
Damn.
Keep the silence.
Her voice.
Yeah. You be a human.
Now that is paying an homage. The chorus felt so airy, you know, Erykah's voice was so soulful. It was such a nice contrast with the verses where RM just, his writing, like I can't get enough. I love the message. He obviously admires this painter Yoon very much. Fuck the trendsetter. Today's trends. I like you, dude. Your advice and idea you had is timeless. And that is, you gotta be a good human and take care of yourself before you do some art, before you create something good and worthy. I think that really just also indicates or resumes RM's ideology about life. I'm looking at the lyrics and I think he also talks about going back and connect with his inner child in a way to remind him why he started all of this. Similar like in Wildflower actually. We all need those moments when we ground ourselves, but especially someone as RM, you know, in a position he is. Yeah, we started with poetry. Every line is so vivid and like an art put into music, you know? Let's continue with Still Live, which features Anderson .Paak.
Still alive.
Oh.
Still alive, but I'm moving. Just live now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 나의 culture. Give me no name, cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시되는 내 삶. Yeah, 두 갈래 길에서 숨 고르네. 벗어나고 싶어 이 캔버스의 틀. 어제와 내일이 내게 들인 그늘. 나 그저 담담하게 live her time. 24/7, yeah, baby, I'm on time. 난 그저 오늘을 살아 1분을 좀마저 같은 처음을 다 걸어보시 no, I'm still alive.
This is so Anderson .Paak, huh? Oh.
Life is better than death, I prove it. Yeah.
Life is better.
I'm still alive. Trendsetter, I'm a friend better.
Again, trendsetter.
정도의 going getter. 결국 네가 원하는 대로는 되지 않았지. 바른 건 달리 너무 잘 살아내는 내 뜻대로. Living in 한남대로.
The rhyme scheme, the writing.
Hey, Bob, what's that? You don't know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, bro. Shit happens in life, but you know what happens is what happens.
Hey, it's gonna be what's gonna be, bro. You just gotta do your thing.
Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, come on. I'm still alive.
Yeah, this was real funky, and it's because of the Anderson influence, but RM just kind of like shapeshift, he doesn't shapeshift. He adapts with the artist he works, but still keeps his essence, you know? The message of this song is just fuck it. YOLO, live your life, move forward on your own terms, freed from yesterday's regrets, and also from future expectations. I'm pretty sure still life is a term in a painting, right? A work of art that depicts collection of objects. Yes, right. The fruit and the flowers. Here we go again with the flowers. Life is better than that and I'll prove it. This line is sticking to me. I don't know. It's just so... It's not very modern to think this. Right? But they say they'll prove it. They'll prove it. Life is better than that. Maybe to themselves. Maybe they need to hear themselves this sometimes. But it's like, you know... Life is good. Life is good if you listen to the advices, for example, RM shares. You know, and Anderson in this song. I like also how they encourage, you know, to go outside your box a little bit. And make your own way. And I love the little banter they had. You know, they obviously had real fun doing this song. And I love that we got a little bit of glimpse of that in the bridge. Ooh, this album is good, huh? Oh my god, let's listen to the next one. Which is All Day featuring Tablo. Now, Tablo is from Epic High, a rap group that RM was inspired by. I feel like I've heard this name, Epic High. I just don't know if it was in connections with BTS. Yes, probably. But they're real powerful groups, so he's basically working with his idol in a way. That's cool. Let's see what they brought.
Okay. 요즘 광고는 똑같아 일단은 즐겨라 내 맘대로 꺼져 인공지능 fuck the algorithm 사색이 필요해 fuck all the rhythm 사유와 틈을 안 주는 내 biorhythm 언제쯤 써보게 돼 사색이 그래 내 꺼져 인공지능 fuck the algorithm 사색이 필요해 fuck all the rhythm 사유와 틈을 안 주는 내 honey it tastes like me okay
I wish they would brought up the like more faster chorus. That's even better. Bring it back, then.
전부 제자리 수밖에 죄다 줄립길 They want you in fear 이 습감이 생각을 말해 어서 접어 origami They got you by your balls and your social economics That's big facts
I like him. I like him. They got you by your balls and your social economics. Oh my god. Ooh, he doesn't give an F, huh? He's a rebel. Yes. Yeah, okay. I can see a real connection here between RM and Tablo. Oh, his rapping is good. His voice is cool.
Burn it up or copy now. Get your ass off the bench, start warming up. We gotta fight when they say behave.
Yeah!
I'ma be okay. I'ma be that way.
in our DNA.
You feel me? 보기 싫으면 원래 꿈 같은 일은 눈 뜨고 보기 힘들어 You feel me?
He was a little bit like Sugar here.
잔인한 세상에 온너를 비우는 것 같을까
RM.
You gotta believe it You gotta believe it You gotta believe it You gotta be dreaming
You know what I felt? That was like a song where two intellectuals who are badass rappers got together and were kind of like, you know, we refuse to be in our comfort zone. We refuse to be static. We are rebellious. Fuck the algorithm. I love that kind of like a social commentary, but with such a fun, catchy, good song and such a like good rapping with good flow. Gotta believe in, you gotta be living. I felt like there were a lot of like wordplays like that and smart lyrics. Also, we got dynamite in our DNA. Oh, cool. This song is spicy. It's spicy. I like it very much. Let's listen to Forgetful with Kim Saul.
어제 일을 직구해줘 요는 오늘도 잘 모르는데 어제 나를 직구해줘 요나 고작 26인데 yeah, yeah. 각자의 방식들로 스스로 마취해가요. Yeah, yeah.
영원에 가지 않으면 안 돼요. 나 자연의 색이 좋아요. 그래요 그냥 잊고 살아요. 여기 모두가 바본걸요. 수많은 가시들과 오고야 많은 아침과
수많은 가시들과 오고야 많은 아침과 각자의 방식들로 스스로 마취해가요. Yeah. 나는 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 나나 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 나나.
Walking in the park, in the nature. Guys, RM sounds so soft when he's singing. I just kind of felt for him here. I don't know why. I also kind of felt proud. Never knew I needed a guitar ballad from Namjoon and him singing with a soft female voice and creating this just beautiful song. Beautiful moment. I kind of went somewhere, you know. No, he really has nice raspy low vocals and it goes so well with her. When they started to sing together, I was thinking, will they gonna do it? And then they did. Also the content, like the lyrics are so relatable. You know, life is fast. It's very hectic also, and sometimes we don't even have time to let moments sink in, enjoy the present, and we always move very fast and we forget little things that are important, that we shouldn't forget. The older I get, the more I feel like I'm just forgetting everything, and things that once were so clear are now starting to get blurry, and it's kind of scary. It is. Very beautiful song. Let's go to Closer with Paul Blanco and Mahalia.
I get a feeling sometimes that I can't get close enough to you. I could be under the sea, closer than we've ever been.
I feel it most of the night time, yeah. Me never on your timeline, yeah. See you always in the limelight. Keep me rolling in the deep.
Rolling in the deep.
Wanna lock you up on my side, but you run away like fish, yeah. Why you showed up in my life like this? You sudden, oh God, no.
I get a feeling sometimes that I can't get close enough to you.
This is so good right now. Girl!
Come all out of your front block, baby. Say the time, don't wait for nobody. Oh, I bet you thought, baby. But the time won't stop when you and I make our lips lock, baby.
Oh, time stop!
But the time won't stop when you and I make our lips lock, baby.
Huh?
You make her body how about I show you how I get started? How about I show you how I get down, baby?
No. Okay, I thought they were gonna.
If that's all we can do, yeah, just looking at you. There's gonna be no day, so stay where you are.
I mean, whoa, I've gotta admit something. Paul Blanco was kind of the main character here. She was singing beautifully, and it really just like, you know, starting off the song, it was like immediately put you into a certain mood the song is trying to achieve. And then RM comes, you know, in with his flow and just spice he adds. But then like Paul Blanco, you know, starts and you're just like, okay, whoa. So sensual, seductive, and atmospheric song. It conveys the lyrics also perfectly, you know, about longing and desperation and desire for someone very human, you know. I like that a lot. Ooh, yeah. Closer. Let's go to Change Part 2. I hope it's not like needed that I hear the original Change with Wale, but yeah, I'm just gonna listen to this song. It's only RM on this one.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Things change, people change, everything change.
Whoa!
Can't believe I loved you once. Fool me once, then fool me twice. Shame on you, yeah, shame on me. Fuck my interviews and years ago. I'm all different, not that anymore. Fuck that weak, you fuck all those infos. What is stranger, I don't know this for.
What?
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. And then you're not tall. You can't love someone like I do. That's all I can say to you.
Huh? What? What did I just listen to? Okay, didn't expect something like this. This was very experimental, very musically interesting. The thing is, I liked it. Whenever you'll see me reacting to songs like this, I always... because I'm listening to them first time, I'm like, I'm so like shocked and, you know, kind of like what is happening in the moment, what is happening that I don't even like know what's going on. Like, I don't even know what the song is about and stuff. And I'm always like, guys, I don't know about this one. I'll have to hear a couple more times. And I do say for this one as well that I have to listen to this a couple of more times to really let it sink in. But it was so weird, kind of good weird. Somehow he made the sounds work in a weird way. That's what I'm trying to say. You know when you see some crazy abstract art and you're like, what the fuck? But you kind of like it? That's what I feel. And like the slurry delivery, like, you know, kind of... I don't think I've heard him like this before. You know, all the distortion, chaos, changes and glitches. Change! Oh my god! This kind of describes life. This song embodies life. People change, things change, and it's all messy and chaotic. But you're here, you're in the middle of it, and you just have to find a way and deal with it. But then we also get to that jazzy piano melody that kind of slows everything down. And I think this was really needed. You know, if it would only be for the first part, I wouldn't like it as much as I like it now because of that change. This was a very bold song, and not only like with what he did musically, but also the lyrics, but he got it. It worked, in my opinion. Now, I'm sure for this song there are like different opinions, but for me it worked. Emo RM. I love the emo RM. I love the grittiness and grunginess and, you know, a little bit of Okay, let's go to Lonely. Another one where he's alone. Alone? Yeah.
I'm fucking lonely. 나 혼자 섬에.
What?
So fucking lonely. Somebody call me. 잘나는 영화 속에서 담겨졌어. I tried a million times to let you go. So many memories are on the floor.
Oh, RM.
It's a wasted time, fuck the text and I hasten. 온종일 YouTube and Netflix. 그저 또 phone so data or daytime.
Got a million stars.
This part.
Choose one. Go back home. I'm fucking lonely. So fucking lonely.
Somebody love me?
Somebody love me.
Oh, he has such a nice vocals. Why are you doing this to me? Or am I... That was a very honest song. And like, what do I do when I hear the song? Do I dance? Do I cry? I'll probably do both, right? We dance and we cry. RM, thank you. Oh, because the song is so good. It's so sonically pleasing. I think this is the most radio type of song, but I like it so much. It will be one of my favorites and the top ones for sure. And then you like listen to what he's saying and you're kind of devastated and feel for him. He's singing and rapping about feeling trapped. When you change your environments a lot, and every single time you get used to a place, to people, you have to change it. And it's so exhausting, and it brings you that empty feeling, that feeling of loneliness. Especially if you travel like him, where you just want to go home and like be with someone you can also call home, you know? Man, it's tough when you're surrounded with a lot of people and you feel alone. Like, that's the worst feeling ever. Why did he created this song? Like, upbeat, but so raw. Emo RM. I'm telling you, RM is emo. I'm gonna say this when I hear songs like this. But he's so real, and I do feel for him. Like, I kind of was starting to like feel a little bit too emotional, so I stopped myself because no tears today. But you know, how can a song like this make me cry? I don't know. But yeah, this is a Dark Side of Fame type of song, and now we move on before we spiral into something hectic with Kolde. Or Kolde. I don't know. Koldi. Oh my god, Namjoon. Namjoon and his lyrics.
I was a actor. That was nothing will matter. If I can just find a reason to keep this.
He sounds so good.
내가 빠진 추억들 할 말이 없는 사람들을 돌고 도는 리부터 reason Left born in this blind How should we do this guy Kept on thinking and I Yes, I was a actor That was nothing no matter If I could only imagine
어디로 가는지도 모르게 적은 내려갔던 시도 어느덧 걸어온 그 길이 되었네 지난 기억 속에 좀 구해줘
Ooh, I like that.
좀 구해줘 Make the people talking same shit
It's a vibe, huh?
Nothing romantic
꽂은 눈을 감아 지그시 숨을 참아 숨을 추는 사람들의 걸음은 곡선으로
These songs are too short. That's the only complaint I have probably for this album. Hectic, another, like I said, another new sound, like a different song. I'm wondering what exactly does he means with it was not romantic, it was hectic. Is this about his life, about how some people think is just glory and fame and everything positive, but the reality that is that everything is just hectic and he doesn't have so much time to enjoy the precious moments we see on camera. You know, the results we see. And also, like, a lot of people still think BTS just got famous like this, but they really were the underdogs and had to work really, really hard to get here, you know, hard work and persistence. Yeah, he's being really, really transparent about his life, but it's not like this is something, you know, he felt like he needed to say or put out there. He's just saying what he's feeling. He's just talking about his life, but his life happens to be like that. The way he talks about it, you can easily relate. Okay, let's go to Wildflower. I will listen to this song, even though I've heard it already, just to, you know, get the feeling of a whole album. I love this song so much. You have no idea. Wildflower is like a masterpiece. To me, it's like it could be the song of the year.
나는 동경했어 나 그저 화려하게 치고 싶은 나 시작의 전부터 every day and every night persistent pain every night 내 분수보다 비대해질 life
Over my status is
오르는 풍선을 애써 쥐고 따져 물어 대체 지금 어때 Where you go, where'd you show you, where'd you 이지그치 끝한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까 Yeah me no hero, me no villain 아무것도 아닌 나 회전은 반복돼 기억들은 안 포기해
This is probably my favorite line. Society's all for the loudest voice. And here I am still speaking silence. Like this line means so much. There's no pause in this song. Just like This is not a pause. My start was poetry because he wanted to be a poet, right? My only thing that protected me so far, that's why he survived. Now when he goes to the initial verses, I think that hits me so much when he repeats the words he said at the beginning, this final part. It ends me like right here. I also read a comment that said that he invented the flower work word because he doesn't want to be like firework, you know, because BTS is so famous. He doesn't want it to just be a passing moment and like a trend. It's really bright and colorful and so good, and then it vanishes. But more like a flower work, which is beautiful but falls down slowly, and it's like it's there. I think that is BTS. That's really such a good metaphor. I'll never get over this song. Like it's almost like every time I hear it, it's like a first time. It hits me every time. It's like I don't get used to it. At some point, I'm probably gonna get used to it. But like every time I hear it, it's like new wave of emotion. You know? Okay, number 2, the last song with Park Ji-yoon.
뒤돌아보지 마. 그 많은 파도 다 지난 뒤에 이젠 네가 널 지켜줄 거야. 보지
What a
마.
beautiful melody! Oh.
최선을 넌 다해. 슬프냐.
그때여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 그래 넌 그리 특별하지 않아. 이제 네 말에
But you are.
I smile that I ain't gotta prove myself, that I ain't the one, that I ain't the shit. 그저 희정이 고프던 어린 아이 이젠 노비정이 더 잘 어울릴 말 영원할 것 같은 멜로디 그래 난 나의 felony 여태껏 배운 건 겨우 한 가지 I'll be forever me 최선을 넌 다해 스피냐
뒤돌아보지 마.
태어더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 선명히 뒤섞인 기억들을 더해 슬프냐. So no looking back, no looking back, no looking back. Don't look back no more. No looking back, no looking back. 이제 네가 널 지켜줄 거야.
지구야. Oh, what a nice finish. Oh my god. RM, you outdid yourself. This is like an advice to himself. Positive look towards the future, but also towards the past. You know, past mistakes and regrets shouldn't prevent you from growing and going forward and being youthful, and also not being cynical about life. The more you grow, the more you're kind of like, and with some things is good. think it's really important what they think about. You shouldn't question if you have done enough or if you should have done better, because this is the nature of the life, and your experiences is what makes you you. As cliche as it sounds, but it is like that. And as long as you are not comfortable all the time or in your little bubble, you're doing something right. You know, it's okay either way though. Everything is good. You just gotta live your life. Go forward. Oh, I love this song. I love how it concludes a whole album. I love this album, guys. Oh my god. The rapping, the musicality, the variety. RM is such a fan of art, and this album is almost like an art put into music. I've mentioned this in one song, but I do really feel like this. I get this feeling I get when I admire art, and he references a lot of art. You know, this album just has mind-blowing lyricism. You have to admit that. You have to admit that RM is more than just leader of BTS and a rapper, which both of these roles he does greatly, you know. And this album, like, it's like, I feel clean now listening to this album. It's almost like when you finish with your showering and you feel fresh and clean, like you went through a catharsis. And one thing I also learned about RM is that he doesn't stay in a box. He doesn't fit in a box or a genre or a style. He gives us such an insight to what are the thoughts and emotions of a 20-something-year-old artist who's in the most famous group in the world. The chaos which is life, human complexities, insecurities, and internal struggles, finding yourself also. All these things. And I have to say that all the collaborations in this album are in place. I almost worried a little bit that, I don't know why, I thought it's maybe something's gonna be lost there with so many, but it's not at all. It's not at all. Each one brings something, and it's like RM like thought this to roughly, you know, who he's gonna have on his album. I'm gonna try to pick my favorites, and then I'm gonna also say something that I think about this album, which is important. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell you a better half. In my opinion, the half that I like more. So 5 songs out of 10 that I like more. So Wildflower. Wildflower, number 2, Lonely, All Day. Closer. This last one was difficult which to choose, but I'm gonna do the ranking anyways. But I do want to say that if a song is 10th, you know, if it's in the bottom, I still like it. Final thought before I finish this video. Now, this is maybe a bold statement because I've heard this album once, but I have a strong feeling that this album has longevity. A timeless masterpiece. I love you, Kim Namjoon. You did it, and you can be proud of your work and how far you've come and how much of yourself you gave and show us. You're a real artist, and you're also human before an artist. Okay, thank you for watching this. Recommend more. I'm gonna probably do a live stream that will be RM centered because he released a lot of content these days, and I want to check some of those out. So maybe pick your favorites that he released regarding this album, and see you soon. Tell me your favorites. See you soon. Peace.